Ancient Egyptian architecture stands as a timeless luxury that has survived for millennia. Now imagine if the great pharaohs had access to 21st century technology and built modern skyscrapers. Stay tuned until the end of this video to witness a 3D visualization of what an Egyptian pharaoh skyscraper might look like today. "3,000 years ago, while Europe was still building simple homes, Egypt was already crafting magnificent golden palaces and monumental pyramids. Architecture then was more than a shelter, it was a symbol of eternity. Now, envision if the pharaohs could see our world, brimming with glass, steel, and smart technology. Why did we choose the New Kingdom era from 16th to 11th centuries BC? Because it was Egypt's golden age. Modern skyscrapers aren't just tall buildings for the elite and gods. They serve as powerful symbols of economic strength and status, bringing together spaces for businesses, culture, and community life, which makes them key centers in today's city. What unites them? Their scale, luxury, and timeless quality. In ancient times, pharaohs used granite, gold, and lapis lazuli. Today, we use high-strength steel, smart glass, and advanced composites. Andrey Baevich Studio specializes in high-end 3D visualization for luxury real estate in US. Let's explore how we can bring this vision to life. What would Pharaoh Tower look like? Imagine a 350-meter vertical obelisk valued at $1 billion, a true vision of the New Kingdom's grandeur and the innovation of the 21st century. Let's combine granite and steel frame, so we have in the result ultra-strong granite columns. These granite columns resemble those of ancient Egypt but are engineered to withstand extreme wind loads and the weight of a modern skyscraper. They act as a pharaoh's skeleton, a fusion of steel, titanium, and granite designed to endure for centuries. In ancient Egypt, granite symbolized eternity and power. Think of Hatshepsut's obelisks. That's why a steel core provides structural support, while the titanium reinforcements act as internal anchors, preventing cracks and ensuring long-term durability. Let's combine now alabaster plus smart glass. In the result, we have semi-transparent alabaster panels in the lobby, lit by RGB lighting. In the morning, the lobby is bathed in a golden glow like Ras sunrise. By evening, it turns blue like the Nile under the moonlight. This modern twist brings ancient material to life through technology. In temples, alabaster, like in Hatshepsut's temple, create a mystical, diffused light, but in the 21st century, that static effect isn't enough. Smart glass adjusts its transparency, while the RGB lighting changes color based on the time of day or event. Let's combine lapis lazuli and composite panels. In the result, we have lapis lazuli mosaic in elevators with NFC lighting. The elevator becomes a time machine as it nears the penthouse floor. The lapis lazuli light up more brightly like the sky over Luxor. In pharaohs' tombs, lapis lazuli was used to mimic a starry sky, but in a 21st century elevator, it's simply beautiful tile. NFC chips in the mosaic read data from your phone and adjust the lighting color, whether to match your outfit or your mood. Let's combine gold and copper aluminum. So we have golden foil in multi-layer glass, creating the effect of flowing light. The facade shimmers like the surface of the Nile at sunset, a nod to the golden roofs of Karnak. but without the tackness. In ancient Egypt, gold was seen as the flesh of the gods, but today a full gold finish would be kitsch. Ultra-thin golden foil is layered between sheets of glass combined with copper inserts, so that the light reflects and creates the illusion of movement. Cedar plus echo wood, carved panels made of black African wood with holographic pattern. The carvings appear handcrafted, yet the patterns come alive on the illumination, a perfect balance between traditional craft and modern technology. Let's continue our visualization. At the end of the video, I'll show you the final version. Let's begin with the interiors and see how each space comes to life, incorporating all the elements we have built so far. The penthouses in Pharaoh Tower are not just apartments, they are personal temples for their residents. Here, ancient Egyptian style meets smart home technology, creating a space where comfort meets eternity. Kitchen. Black granite countertops reminiscent of the tombs of kings, are paired with integrated touch panels. Smart storage systems come with voice control. A series turn on the refrigerator. Built-in vacuum niches hold your groceries, much like storage chambers in ancient tombs, but designed for fresh food. A wall fresco with AI animation shows the process of preparing dishes in the style of ancient feasts. Imagine duck in pomegranate sauce, a modern twist on recipes found in papyri. Bedroom. Alabaster walls embedded with OLED screens mimic the starry sky of Memphis. The bed features climate control built into a curved ebony headboard. In the morning, a projection of Ra's solar barbecue glides along the wall to gently wake you. Living room. Glass panels with golden foil create an effect of floating light, reminiscent of the Temple of Amun. A fireplace with a 3D holographic flame is surrounded by cedar panels displaying holographic hieroglyphs. These apartments are a modern version of a pharaoh's palace. Every detail underscores status. If Ramses II slept under images of gods, you will sleep under programmable stars that can form any constellation. The lobby is the sanctuary of the skyscraper, where guests travel from New York straight into a new kingdom. This first impression is meant to astonish, much like the entrance to the Karnak temple. 20-meter columns feature later engraved text from the Book of the Dead. Reinforced with titanium, they support the building's weight as ancient obelisks. Floor. White marble inlaid with turquoise, symbolizing the Nile, and carnelian, the sun. As you walk, the lighting triggers an animation that makes it seem as though a river flows beneath your feet. Walls. Frescoes come alive with AR animation. Just put on a pair of glasses, and the ancient priests speak the story of the building in hieroglyphs. On the functional side, the reception is designed like an altar with a hologram of the goddess Maat, who verifies bookings using facial recognition. In waiting area, sofas shaped like sarcophagi with plush cushions and tablets offering virtual tours of Egypt take the place of magazines. The lobby is a portal between eras. In ancient times, priests welcomed guests at temple gates. Today, AI does the same with equal grandeur. The underground duat parking. Duat is not just a parking garage. It's an underground world where cars rest like sarcophagi in the Valley of the Kings. Lotus-shaped columns. made from composite materials and styled to evoke ancient frescoes. Lighting projections. Star maps on the ceiling replicate the night sky from the era of Tutankhamun. Museum safe. Behind a door with biometric access, a scarab-shaped scanner. Art objects are securely stored. The walls are adorned with replicas of golden masks and papyri. On the functional side, electric charging stations are designed to resemble oil lamps. When you park, AI guides you to your spot via an app projecting the road on the floor like thought leading soul through the afterlife. In ancient times, souls entered the duat. Now even a Tesla Cybertruck requires eternal projection. 8th floor. This floor is a bridge between earth and sky, much like a Pharaoh's pyramid. Here you will find a spa and restaurant where luxury becomes a ritual. Spa complex Eye of Ra. Water is filtered through a system that mimics the flow of the Nile, enriched with dead sea salts and myrrh aromas. Massage rooms. Lapis lazuli walls are illuminated with light that change color with the sound of a harp. Restaurant bark of the song. Menu: Malekal tahini, sesame balls with liquid nitrogen served on an ice boat. Date dessert dressed in a golden glass with pomegranate gel. Waiters appear as holograms dressed like ancient priests, and orders are taken on tables shaped like papyri. The idea is simple. While pharaohs feasted to honor their gods, you feast to honor yourself. The facade of this skyscraper is a hybrid of an Egyptian obelisk and a futuristic glass tower. It does more than defy gravity. It encodes sacred geometry and 21st century technology into its very structure. Its goal is to become an icon of New York City, just as the pyramids have become icons of Giza. The building tapers as it rises, echoing the form of ancient obelisks. A pyramidion made of 24-karat gold coated with a protective nanolayer to prevent corrosion crown the structure. Illuminated by lasers, it mimics Ra's solar barbecue gliding across the night sky. The obelisk shape symbolizes the connection between earth and sky, much like those in Luxor. But here we replace stone's heaviness with lightness and advanced technology. Material and technology. Red granite base plus steel frame. Granite panels sourced from Aswan, just as in ancient temples, are mounted on titanium frames that include built-in seismic dampers for modern safety. Dynamic glass plus hieroglyphs. Glass panels with an electrochromic coating appear matte during the day, featuring laser-engraved hieroglyphs that represent life, eternity, and power. At night, the panels turn transparent, while the pattern light up, creating floating shadows. Golden foil in glass. A dedicated golden mesh is embedded between layers of glass. As the light shifts, the facade shimmers like the surface of the Nile. Every morning at 6 a.m., the facade reveals the name of pharaoh, such as Ramses II or Tutankhamun. Giant hieroglyphs paying tribute to the ancient tradition of carving names into monuments. Let's explore the key elements. Building management, Pharaoh Center. In ancient temples, priests maintained order. Today, an AI system called Pharaoh Center manages the climate, elevator, operations, and security. Its interface, a hologram of the goddess Maat, communicates with residents via voice command and AR glasses. Elevator, path to Duat. Just as the winding corridors of tombs symbolize the journey to the afterlife, our smart elevators use AR effects. When a floor is selected, the elevator walls transform into a 3D projection of a starry sky of the lush Nile Valley, while the system organizes passengers to minimize waiting time. Climate control, breath of Ammon. Ancient pyramids features ventilation shafts to keep air fresh even deep within. Today, our breath of Ammon system automatically adjusts temperature and humidity, with decorative vents that light up according to the time of day. Security, Eye of Horus. The ancient symbol of Horus was believed to ward off evil. Now the Eye of Horus system uses AI cameras for facial recognition and automatic door accesses. In emergencies, it locks elevators and doors. Every resident receives an NFC amulet keychain for secure access. Communication, Papyrus network. In antiquity, papyrus scrolls convey important messages. Today, the mobile app Papyrus network lets residents request services, communicate with neighbors, and receive event notifications, all styled like ancient Egyptian scrolls. Energy supply, solar barque. The solar barque once symbolized Ra's journey across the sky. Our solar panels, designed in the shape of a barque, automatically track the sun. Excess energy is stored in underground batteries, and residents can monitor usage via an app to earn bonuses for saving energy. Entertainment, Celestial Temple. Temples were once the centers of cultural life. Now a multifunctional complex on the upper floors, dubbed Celestial Temple, features a cinema with reprojections, spiritual tours of Luxor and the Valley of the Kings, and workshops on creating Tutankhamun-style jewelry. Pharaoh Tower is not just a skyscraper, it's a time machine. An elevator ride can transport you from 2025 straight into the era of Ramses II. Here, gold is more than a metal, it's an interface. Granite becomes code, and every square foot is a page in the history of architecture. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Now a few personal words. My name is Andrey Baevich and I am the founder of Baevich Studio, where we transform sketches into hyper-realistic worlds for the most stunning segments of luxury architecture. This channel is my laboratory, a space where I experiment, blend errors, and ask what if. I'm not only a researcher and visualizer in the real estate world, I am a true fan of architecture as a time machine. To me, pyramids, skyscrapers, and ancient temples are not merely stone and glass. They are messages. Some are written in hieroglyphs, others in steel, but they all declare, we are here, we believed in eternity. Why luxury? Because it's the language of ambition. In ancient Egypt, a pharaoh devoted his life to building his tomb so that his name could last for centuries. Today, developers invest billions in skyscrapers to etch their names onto the map. The essence remains the same: grandeur, boldness, and the desire for immortality, and I love it. This video is my attempt to bridge two realities to inspire the creation of monumental projects so that 3,000 years from now, an archaeologist uncovering a Pharaoh Tower might say, these people truly understood eternity. If this idea resonates with you, please subscribe. There is much more what if to come. Coming soon on my channel, Zaha Hadid's Moon City, Luxury in Space, 3D visualized. Until the end, thank you for traveling through the time with me. If you want to bring your idea to life with our studio, just contact me via the link below. Pyramids to all.